Hey Bianca, this is a quick video explaining how to use the table set on this calculator. This is a TI-84 Plus. It also works on the color edition, and it also works the same if you don't have the color edition. So right now I'm about to clear my calculator. I don't know what I was doing last time I was using this. But this was because of the thing we were doing. I'm going to hold this in front of the screen. This was when we were evaluating this function right here, x squared minus 3x over x squared minus 9. So I said hit your y equals button, which is right. It says stat plot above it. It says y equals, and you'll get a bunch of places you can enter a function. Y1 through Y7 is what's showing up on mine. I'm going to clear this off. I don't want any of these, so I have some functions right there. So I'm going to toggle down and clear that off. And now all of my functions are clear, so I'm ready to enter something new. So when I enter this particular function, this is the function, I want to make sure that I put parentheses around the numerator and the denominator. So it goes like this, parentheses x squared. So when you're going to enter x squared, you press the variable button, which is this one right here. And above it says link, but just the variable button is what it is. And if you want to square it, you can either just push the x squared button and it appears like that, or you could put raise to the caret button and then you could push 2 and it will do the same thing. And then I want to say minus 3x, and then close your parentheses. And then I'm just going to put divided by, and then open my parentheses to enter the denominator. This time, instead of pressing the x squared button just to show you that it works the same, I'm going to hit x, and I'm going to hit the raise to the button. Pi is above that in blue. The caret button, and I'm going to hit 2. And then I'm going to say minus 9. And then, oops, see, that stayed up there. I don't want that. So after I hit the 2 for the power, I hit the right arrow, and it's going to bring it back down. And then I'll say minus 9 and close. So now I've entered my function. What I want to do is ask it to evaluate any value of x that I'm interested in. So this is what I was talking about, and I think where you ran into a little bit of trouble with the table. So now I'm going to hit my second blue button, and then the window button, which is the table set function. And so what I want is for where it says, it doesn't, the one that I'm interested in is where it says independent, short for independent. That means your independent variable or your x variable. And I do not want it on auto, I want it on ask. And so mine is highlighted to ask, but just to show you how you can change it, I'm going to toggle down, and if I want to change it back to auto, I'll highlight auto and hit enter. And then I can hit second quit, and it'll stay on that. But I don't want it on that, I want it on ask. So I'm going to hit second table set. And so now I'm going to change it back. I'm going to go down. I'm going to highlight ask and hit enter. And now what's going to happen is it will evaluate the x values that I want it to. So I go hit second quit. Now let's go to the table so we can start to evaluate some things. Hit the blue button, second, and then it'll say graph, but above that is table. That's what I'm after. Now even if I have all kinds of values in there, it doesn't matter. What's going to happen when I ask it to evaluate things, it will override them. It'll overwrite them. So don't worry. If you already have numbers in there, it doesn't matter. When you enter something, it's going to evaluate your answer. So what I'm going to put in is I want it to tell me what happens at 2.5. So I'll put 2.5 and hit enter, and it's going to give me this value, 0.4545. Now, if I want to know beyond 4 digits, I go highlight the y value, and at the bottom of the screen, it'll carry it out more. So if you're doing a problem that says carry this out to 6 or 7 digits, that's how you can see all of them. So now go back over to the x column and say, I want to know what happens at 2.9. And it's going to give me some numbers, or 2.95. And you can just, oops, and then you can just keep going down. 2.99. 2.999, and then 3.5, 3.1, 3.05, 3.01, 3.001, 3.0001, All right, so this is what I was asking you to do in the video, and when I did it in the video, I hit something wrong on my calculator, which is easy to do, and I was getting out bad values. But this is, we were trying to figure out what the limit was as we approach. So it looks like at 3.0001, it's at 0.5. If I highlight that, I can see it carries it out more digits. It's close to 0.5, so we can say it's approaching that is what we were trying to get at. So this is how you can enter your values and how you can enter your functions. So I hope this short little video helps a little bit.